Guys, so I had a bit of conflict in my life the other day, and you know what I learned? Be you. Be you. Don't allow things, conflict that you have with people, problem that you have with people. And I'm not saying like now become, the queen of problems. I mean, like, if you want to live in a state of peace and authenticity, and with peace comes authenticity, where you are content with who you are, you're satisfied, you can look at yourself in the mirror, you can look at your life and be happy with it. Even if it's not perfect, if you want to be in that state, you cannot be lying about who you are to, serve other people. And it's not necessarily lying, sometimes let me just use my own example. For such a long period of time, I was bending myself and even allowing certain things traits in a person that I wouldn't allow normally, right? Because of sort of the love I had for that person. But now when I met that person, I was a different version of who I am today, right? I was still trying to figure out who I was, right? I'm not saying I figured out everything. I don't think anyone really has, right? We're all sort of lost in a way, but like, I kept allowing, I kept, it's not even allowing, but extending. I'll say today, no. Call doesn't say anything. I'll say in 3 weeks, call doesn't say anything. Kept going like that. 2 years. Yeah? Yes. And, obviously what happened was like, God's like, my friend, this thing that you keep you're postponing is stopping you and preventing me as God to give you the happiness that you want. And it was true. When this conflict happened and it finished, I've never felt like it was this massive weight lifted off of my shoulders, because I was no longer just conforming because out of love. Yes, it is love, but like, at what stage is love damaging you to the point that you can't even be yourself anymore? You are carrying this weight of this, thing, this way of life, this circumstance, this person, this relationship, whatever form it takes. You're depriving yourself of happiness. You're depriving yourself of being authentic. You're depriving yourself of just enjoying life, because you're so anxious about that thing that you're not addressing, or that version of yourself that you're presenting to other people that's not really who you are anymore. And people change and we're allowed to move on. And like, that doesn't mean that you're now enemies with people, but it's just a thing of like, and I realized like, and I was telling my friend this as advice, I was like, don't postpone hard conversations. Don't have arguments with people and finish there and then. Don't carry these things for years and months and expect yourself to have peace or be happy.